Hi, Dr. Glen Schaffer, San Carlos Chiropractic. Today I want to talk to you about one of the 6 pillars of what I call the vibrant lifestyle. In other words, I have put together a report that I call a vibrant lifestyle. Within that report, there's what I call 6 big areas to having a optimal health level, or to be vibrantly healthy and alive. I posted this in every one of my treatment rooms and my exam room, which we can see on the wall right here as I sit in the examination room in my office. But these 6 different pillars, proper exercise, proper nutrition, proper rest, proper mental, emotional, spiritual well-being, proper structure, and eliminating toxins. Those are the 6 big areas. There may be a few smaller ones, but these are the 6 big areas that I feel very, very important that we need to work on all 6 of those different areas to have optimal health. Well, today we're going to talk about proper structure. And what does that really mean? And how can not having proper structure affect our overall health index? Because, we have basically several different areas of our anatomy. I'll break them into 2, which are the musculoskeletal system, and then we have the internal organs, or the viscera, all the different systems within the body. How can, let's say, having a nagging shoulder problem, or a bad hip, or a bad knee, that nagging kind of pain that you have, how can that affect negatively our overall health index? How can that lower our overall health index by having that particular problem? So we want to see, how does this having proper structure fit into the big picture of having optimal health? Let's take a look at that. So the question is, how does, let's say, having some nagging musculoskeletal problem negatively impact our overall health index? Well, the body, and let's look at it very simplexly, in a simplex way for sake of discussion here. The body has the brain, which is kind of our computer. The brain has to communicate to every cell, tissue, organ, system of the body to be optimally healthy. It needs to communicate completely with those structures. It does that by a network of nerves, and that's our nervous system. The brain sends off the bottom of it the spinal cord, which goes down into your neck, mid-back, and lower back area, and off of that spinal cord are nerves that go out to all of the different systems and structures of the body. As I mentioned, this system and network of nerves must communicate with every tissue, cell, organ of the body. There's also what are known as receptors throughout your body that tell the brain and tell the nervous system, what's going on out in the body. There are what are called nociceptors, which also send signals to the brain, tell the brain, hey, something negative is happening. For example, if you have a bad hip or bad back, let's say, those nociceptors in that area are constantly firing, telling your brain that there is a problem in your hip or back, wherever that problem area is. It could be internally as well. Sending these negative signals. And these negative signals, if you will, kind of create kind of a lack of a better word, kind of static in your electrical system, which is your nervous system. So if you get a bunch of these nociceptors that are firing because you have a variety of problems in your structure, it creates a static, if you will, in your overall electrical system. Those of you who are old enough to remember our televisions that had a different type of technology in them, today you usually have a crystal clear picture or no picture at all. But in years past, if there was something that wasn't quite right inside of our television, we had a picture on the screen, but it was a little fuzzy or a little hazy. It wasn't quite a 100% good quality picture. And that's a good example of this interference that is created by these nociceptors in our structure when things aren't working properly somewhere in our structure. Let me give you another important point about the overall structure being important to our optimal health. There was a study done in, I believe it was the University of Michigan, probably 10 or 20 years ago, where they evaluated the energy utilized in walking. And what they did is they created a problem in, let's say, a foot or a knee or a hip, where it disrupted the gait, the walking pattern, by having a problem in one joint of the lower extremity. And they found that energy expenditure in walking went up 40, 50, 60% when just one joint wasn't working properly in the lower extremity. So when our body's not working well, we're also utilizing a lot more energy. Does that impact our overall health index? Absolutely. So the structure of the body is very, very important to our overall health picture. Things within the body, internally and in the musculoskeletal system, have to be working properly for us to have optimal health. So when you have that nagging shoulder problem or wrist problem, neck problem, back problem, don't just ignore it. Number one, if you ignore it, the problem will get worse relatively quickly. But also, it's disrupting your opportunity to have optimal physical and mental social well-being. So those nagging problems, our structure, whether it be an internal problem, external in the musculoskeletal system, don't put those things off. If you have a musculoskeletal type of problem, certainly go visit a chiropractor. We're uniquely trained to evaluate these musculoskeletal types of problems and get you some relief, getting those areas working better very, very quickly, and give you the best opportunity for optimal health. If you have questions about this, certainly you can contact me through my website, drglenschaffer.com. I will answer all those emails directly and rather promptly. I will answer them typically in the same day that you send them. If you have other questions or you'd like to come and sit down with me, we offer a complimentary consultation with me. Just call the office, set that up, tell them that you were watching a video online or went to my website and you'd like to have that complimentary consultation. Our number is 239-267-3133. But please, any concerns about this, contact me directly. I'm here to help you.